Go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Myst, where we spend a lot of time reading books. We've just learned about this mysterious civilization where he's going to build a gear room, and he's brought his sons to help protect
so
it.
he's gonna put Akadar on top of the gear so they can face whatever invaders,
Yes.
and then they'll be compelled to leave.
Yes. They have grown considerably since Everdude.
Hello and welcome back.
Yeah, sorry, I shorted it out. We talk about Everdudes. It is already obvious to me that they will be a great help this time, instead of the nuisance they have been in the past. All three of us, along with four of the healthier survivors, began construction today. We are building upon the old city's ruins, which will provide a perfect
I thought it
foundation
sunk
for
into
our
the sea.
fortress.
Whoa.
I don't know. What?
Okay, it's not shorting out.
Stairs come up. My sons have been
Well,
spending...
yeah, Tim, stop moving it.
I can't read then. Much of their spare time on the South Island. Don't touch that.
They're all twisted. This is not good.
Okay, I don't want to... This is how we short things out.
We just have to check to make sure the thing's actually running. What have you done? Okay, no, we need to unplug this. Okay, just leave it for now. Just leave it for now.
On the South Island, where most of the materials are stored, I am very pleased with their intelligence, their capability. It is refreshing to see as they work on some small projects of their own. Yeah. Like prison books. It has been over 4 months now, and the construction is going well. My sons love the world, except for its gray sky. They detest the gray sky and tell me many times they wish the sky here was like the blue sky in Myst. Okay. The old man I first talked to tells me the enemy is due in 4 months. I feel we will be ready when the time comes. The man reminds me of Emmett in many ways.
He's probably someone from Everdune.
I often wonder how Emmett and his people are doing.
Oh, you skipped it.
Yeah, here we go. It has been 6 months of work, and we have finally finished the fortress. It rests between the 3 hills, which are now only islands due to rising water levels that the people experience after the attack. Inside the fortress, I have designed a most intriguing device. It makes use of technology called holography. I began experimenting with on my own visits to Aspermere. It will be working in a couple of days after I compensate for some small miscalculations. This holographic device will enable the survivors to learn to use the fortress. Power, track slope. Okay. The enemy is due to come soon. I trust the fortress will prove sufficient protection for all of us. I guess this is what it looks like, and these are the 3 hills. Apparently there's this track that goes around the outside, and here are some gears.
Yes, I do have eyes.
Insignia of black ship.
Oh, God, seriously?
Yeah, apparently they're evil Muslims. I don't know. Yes. The black ships have come. Their attack was substantial. Their weapons have been stopped. It appears they have turned away in defeat. I could not help but smile as I watched the boats leave. Last night, we had a small celebration, and the old survivors danced their dances of old. Okay? Dude, you really need to invest in a thesaurus. My sons did not understand why the sky had not turned back to its original blue. So what they did, then Akadar tried to cover it with blue pages. The old man told them that the storms would never end until the enemy was destroyed. I assured my sons that a blue sky was not worth the risk of death, and they seemed to hear me. I have had a healthy adventure and have begun work on a new book. Once again, I must leave a familiar age in search of a new universe. I have begun. But first I will have an extended time with Catherine, whom I miss very much. I must also return to the people of the tide. I believe in my travels I have found substance, but that will ease the pain of their bone ailments. that they have long endured. I hope to return to mechanical age one day and find the population growing and my fortress still strong. Though the sky may always be black, I am confident the people here feel a heavier darkness has been lifted from their shoulders.
So we're probably going to find the sky blue and everyone
Dead.
Yeah. Yep. Why can't I...
Can you hear anything?
Yes. Right now I'm having trouble because I can't seem to look up.
I can't hear anything. Maybe my headset went bad.
Maybe it's just twisted.
Now, I can just get a new one anyway. While you're walking back over to the other thing.
And trying to figure out how to... There we go. Well, okay. I guess what I saw was the tower. But, yeah, this gear did change. Okay.
What?
The sky is blue.
Well, those are sort of like clouds. I don't...
Oh yeah, there are clouds, but the sky is definitely blue.
Blue pages.
I mean, that's how Akinor got imprisoned. It's like, oh, blue pages. This is clearly not a storm.
There we go.
Oh, great.
Well, oh, fun.
Okay.
Crescents and crosses, just like the flag. Oh, this is like that track in the diagram.
Yeah, well, it's much smaller than it seemed in the picture.
Maybe it got destroyed and rebuilt smaller.
Oh no, I mean the island seemed further apart.
Ah.
Is this Akinor's room?
I don't know, do you see blue pages? Swords.
And hanging chains.
Well, I thought Cirrus was the kinky one.
With weapons?
No, not with weapons, with roofies.
Okay. So, before I don't want to do this right now. I want to see if the other room looks different.
Yeah, that definitely looks different. I'm gonna guess this is Cirrus's room because it has art in it.
Wine glasses.
Yeah. And this thing, whatever the hell this is, this chicken toy. Okay. Chessboard. Let me move this a little bit so that I can see it.
So maybe this is their rooms before they went full on like Creepazoid.
think these are not creepy enough? Oh, look, there's the ship. I mean, this ship and the rocket ship, and the spittoon in between them. So we know there's hidden stairs in here somewhere.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Careful not to click the thing.
So that's why I'm going far to the side. Yeah, I mean, like, this room has got, like, hanging chains, but there's no, like, bottles of poison.
Yeah. Oh, what's that curtain? Is there something behind that curtain? Ooh, bullhorns. I don't know. Is this his toilet back here? Like, I don't... Where's this?
Weapons.
No, the stuff on that, like, this is a bench and then there's shit on it.
Oh, it's a music box?
Maybe we have to get closer.
Is that a snake?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what he did before he graduated to bottles of poison.
What? A toy snake?
Well, in like what looks like a music box.
This is a throne.
There's a thing that looked like a throne in the other room too.
Yeah, maybe we should try sitting on that.
Sit on the throne of the pretender.
What?
Oh, there's a red button there.
Yeah. Just trying to... And it's also the same music.
Oh, there's it in the stairway. Sorry, everybody. Oh, I guess this is how we rotate the.
Yeah, let's
Not do that yet.
let's watch the tutorial.
Why did the architect have the tutorial in his room?
I don't know, maybe he wanted it and Cirrus didn't.
So this thing has two knobby things, and the thing downstairs only has one knobby thing.
Okay. Well, I think I rotated it slightly.
Yes. See, this doesn't go back to the shore anymore.
Let's see if I can... Oh, it does.
So I'm guessing one of the islands will have a blue page and the other one will have a red page.
What is that out in the distance?
I don't know.
It kind of looks like a person, a really big person.
No, it's like a, maybe like a scarecrow or something. It looks like a wireframe to me.
Oh.
annoying. We have to keep walking upstairs to check to see if it's rotated to the correct location or not. It doesn't look like it's moved at all.
Maybe it rotates really fast and I went all the way around.
No, I think you have to then press the button to make it actually rotate.
But Wait, there's more up here.
Yeah, so if we press the... Okay, so why don't we press the button to retract the stairs? And then we can go into that room and maybe it will tell us how to make the rotator work.
This seems tedious.
No, it all depends on how you define tedious. So was this like nothing?
Maybe.
That's bizarre.
I don't see how this is much of defense since the way down here is the bright red button that everyone's gonna want to press.
I don't know, maybe they're trying to get people up in condition not to press red buttons. You okay there? Okay, so I think I know how this works.
Okay.
It starts from a point of no rotate. Like, it's not a matter of like each time it rotates it that much. Maybe we have to set something over.
Well, we need code for that.
Maybe it's like you have to hold it down and have it rotate for longer, and then it takes it to whatever point you say. I don't know. Let's see what the point, like, this thing is so tiny, what was the point of defending it? Like, why not just take them all out with a book and just be like, ah, we're gone. That's important as well, but... Well, let's see if it's moved.
I feel like if this is supposed to be the central axis, you're only supposed to rotate it very slightly.
This is you trying to apply logic to this. Well, that didn't work.
Well, let me try rotating it like three times. 3 spools, sprinkets, or whatever you call those parts in here.
Okay, but we're about out of time.
We can quickly do this.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. That was kind of more, but... Okay. Bye.
Bye.